We interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace Bay. But creepy stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to Courage to save his new home.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
So if y'all know you want to fan, right to the channel, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Today, I'm talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now, Courage the Cowardly Dog is the most, and I mean most, dynamic, horrifying, mystery cartoon show ever. Now, I can go on and talk about how many times the cartoon, Courage, Cowardly Dog, did a lot of things. Like, he did a lot. And I will talk about a lot of them. So, first, I'm finna go over the plot, the story, and then second, I'll go over the mystery, the lore behind every villain in. I ain't gonna say every villain, but the main villains that actually was entertaining and actually mysterious. Like, some villains on Courage the Cowardly Dog was so mysterious. Like, it's almost like, what is in Courage world? Like, you got aliens, mutant rats. You got a doctor that got a giant smile. Then you got the grapefruit that can talk. Like, come on now. Courage got so much space and lore, like, in this universe. It's just crazy. Even Scooby-Doo came on the cat. Even came in with a movie. Like, imagine that, like Scooby and Courage all together. Two dogs, Courage, Cowardly Dog, and Scooby-Doo. Both of them is terrified, but they get the job done either way. But I'll go over that after these messages. So, okay. Now, I did say I was gonna make another video, and I am. So, as this video, I'm gonna be working on. What video I'm gonna be working on? Eddie. So, I'm gonna be working on that. And then after that, I'm gonna be working on Danny Phantom. Them the two videos that gonna be next on my reaction and review how it was, and also how, spiral out control and all that stuff. But that's all I have to say. But let me get to my first point. Alright, let's talk about the story of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Honestly, it's about Courage. He was a little pup until Muriel got him and took him in. And then Lucius, her husband, the man that always scared Courage every time. And it's just funny. Like, it's just kind of just comedian relief and just funny all overall. And Courage the Cowardly Dog, I don't think no other show gonna be able to match Courage the Cowardly Dog mystery, lore, and that basically is like mystery and lore. Like, so basically, story by Courage, stories that he go through mystery quest and everything, like mystery, like the villains in Courage the Cowardly Dog, I wouldn't call them villains, but mysterious creatures, aliens, all types of mutations is out there. For some reason, Muriel, every time when Courage figured them out, like this dude, the doctor, you see him in the thumbnail, but the doctor with the who smile, that man was creepy from the beginning. Like, who smiled like that, man? Like, come on now. But it's also the one with the dog and a bunny. I was like, wow, like, why is that? I was like, why is that in it? But that is just Courage the Cowardly Dog for you. It's so much mysterious, so much lore behind it. But the mysteriousness is coming from the aliens, then also in the mutant rats. Like, I think at one point that they had to show how the mutant rats was created. I think they did, but I don't know for sure. It's been a minute since I've seen the show, and I gotta say, I missed the show. Like, man, I remember the dude on there, the Chinese American dude on there. That dude was funny. But at the same time, Courage couldn't do nothing to that dude. He was funny, but he couldn't do nothing. Like it's almost like he was immune to Courage's ability to stop him or something like that. But Courage always, for some reason, outsmart these villains, or mutants, or monsters in some way. So that would make Courage so different from any other dog. Even Scooby Doo, okay? Like Courage is so intelligent when he want to be. He know when to be funny and he know when to be serious in situations. So he would know what he need to do to actually help Muriel out. He never helped the husband at all. He just leave him to just do his own thing. Like, but it was an episode when he actually did help the husband. But that was just that one time, and I think Muriel said something to him to actually, oh, you gotta go save him, something like that. But all time, Courage still be saying Muriel every time, because Muriel is the one that he loves the most. But Courage is actually a genius, and he's genius actually being shown throughout some episodes, and some episodes he actually do like reverse psychology on some of these villains, on some of these monster mutants. Like, man, he be spitting facts and knowledge to them. At the same time, he be clevering, trying to find a way to actually escape with Muriel and just go back to the house, or just go somewhere peaceful, like, where they can actually relax, something like that. And then most of the time, Courage would just be doing his own thing. But most of the time, the villains on Courage Cali Dog is very much different. Because sometimes they will actually come out of nowhere. So the mystery of the lore actually do come out of nowhere. It's almost like it don't hit you in the face, but at the same time, something off with them. Because why would they come out of the middle of nowhere just to mess with this dog? I was like, wow. I was like, why are they doing this? Like, but some episodes actually explain their motives and why they are doing that. Some is about love, some is about sacrifice, some is like getting the two lovebirds back, like the bunny and the fox, for example. Like, Courage had to save the bunny and give it back to the fox because they were lovers. From the pit bull, I think, Rockwaller or something like that. Pit bull Rockwaller. But that's good. But that was Courage right there. That was all Courage right there. Courage knew how to. He didn't know how to get out of the situation at the beginning, but he figured out. He figured out the interest of the bunny, what she was actually trying to tell him, and Courage figured it out, and he obviously cleverly escaped with the bunny. But let me go to my second point. Part 2. Let me explain the villains on here. So some of the villains is a lot more deeper than others. Like for Doctor, for example, for the Doctor, he is a different character. Cats. I gotta bring up the cats. Like, Cats is a lot more of Courage arch enemy. Like, Cats is the arch enemy of Courage. Like, they don't like each other. Like, cats and dogs can't get along. Sometimes they can, sometimes they do not get along most of the time. And I kind of like that concept. Like, Courage have an arch enemy, and that's got to be a cat. Like, of course, like, and cats shaped like kind of like the Pink Panther, kind of like him. Like, he shaped kind of like him, but not necessarily shaped like him, but kind of like in that terms of him being cats. Like, come on now, like, man. But Courage also have other enemies, like, man, like the husband mother. Like, the husband's mother was just like him, and they were both just getting on Courage. Now, some point the mom will help Courage out. Like, do not get me wrong. Like, the mom will help Courage out most of the time. But the most mysterious thing is probably Shirley. Shirley, the medium. So she can read the future. Like, okay, so she was reading Courage hand. Seeing Courage go through all these mysteries and lore behind everything, and she like, wow. Okay, Courage is the most mysterious character still to this day. Like Courage, like all we know about Courage is that he was fine as a pup. That's all we know. Anything else we don't know. Like we don't know how he was growing up. Like we see him protect Muriel, of course. Like Muriel probably was there more for him instead of the husband, obviously, because the husband be terrifying him. But the scientist was a lot more mysterious and horrifying. Like there was some horrifying episodes in there, and what's the slime in there too? Man, cause the chicken from outer space, chicken from outer space, the snowman, the Cajun fox, Freaky Fred, the clucking foot, wow. And then the Goose God, then Evil Weavy, and then the King of Flan, King Ramsey, Mad Dog. Oh yeah, that was the dog. Yeah, the Mad Dog was the dog that actually had the bunny girl. Yeah, and Courage had to say, yeah, Mr. Nasty, the Queen of Black Putter, King Kong. Wow, okay. I'm on Wikipedia right now, y'all. I'm just looking at all these films. Okay, it's been a minute. The Space Whale. Wow, okay. Minor Courage. Okay, no minor Courage. No mind. But yeah, minor antagonist. Okay, hold on. Major antagonist, Cats. Like I always said, Cats. Yeah, he's not arch nemesis of Courage, and obviously, yeah. When Qua, the duck, like because the French calling arch duck. Okay, like yeah, and then D Lug, like bro, like they got him as the major antagonist. Wow, see him. Wow, okay, like yeah. So Curry's got some alternative, some major antagonists. It's just three. That's all I see in here. Just three. But that's gonna have to be it for the video. But yeah, I probably need to work on the script. I know I probably didn't cover some points and nothing like that, but I'm still working on it though. But I really appreciate y'all leave a like, subscribe to the channel. But that's the end of the video. I just need to bring up why Courage was awesome. But I can keep going on about a lot of stuff about Courage, but like I said, I need a script and time to do all that stuff. But I will be working on some more videos, and I will improve my theories and everything else, so I actually can know what I'm talking about instead of me being on this Wikipedia. But anyway, y'all, leave a like, subscribe to the channel.